Good morning, Penton family. Welcome to Monday Morning Announcements. I am here with Leah Lane, one of my awesome APs, and Mr. Castillo, another awesome AP. And we just want to say good morning.
Morning.
All right, let's get into it. I hope you guys had a great weekend. I hope that you and your families are well. All right, I'm coming from my phone today, so I don't know how well I'm going to be able to read. Of course, today is the first day of March. It is Women's History Month as well as Bullying Prevention Month. Our quote of the week is as follows: much of self management comes down to motivation, and you can use the expectations that other people have of you as a powerful force to get you up off that proverbial couch. And that is by Travis Bradbury. So this month we are studying the SEL concept of self-management. Mr. Castillo, can you give us an update on ACT? And Ms. Lane, if you can give us an update on EOC testing.
All right. Yes, ACT test. We have our makeup date for March 9th. It is a Tuesday. We need students to begin arriving here around 8:15. Make sure you bring your Chromebooks and bring them charged, students. We did have a few last time that weren't fully charged. It makes the process a lot easier. We will have some Chromebooks here for those of you that, for whatever reason, may have not checked out one earlier. So don't worry about that. But we do have to use the school computer. Oh, give me 1 second. Go ahead, Miss Lane.
Okay. So a little information about the fall testing. Remember, these are the tests that happened last December, and some of you weren't able to come in during those days, and we're doing makeups beginning on March 10th. We'll have Math 1, Math 3, and most of English 2. And then on March 17th, we'll do all of the CTE exams. There's 2 different time sessions. One's at 8:30, the other is at 10:30. And then we'll also do biology and the rest of English too. We'll have makeups on March 24th. So if you can't make either one of those dates, we have another date set up for you to be able to come in. Same thing with Chromebooks. You'll need to bring in your own Chromebook. Make sure it's fully charged and ready to go. When you come in, you don't have to do anything to it. You don't have to log in at all. In fact, we don't want you to log in. There's a little app that the person who is setting up your room will log in for you. You'll come in, sit down, and we'll get you in and out as quickly as possible. When everyone is finished testing in your room, we'll return your cell phones, because remember, we have to collect those. We'll return your cell phones, and at that point, you'll be able to call your rides and have them come pick you up.
All right. Thank you all. Appreciate it.
So I'm back a little bit. I apologize. I had to move. Just my dog started going crazy. Going back to the ACT. I lost my breath. Anyways, yes. So the makeup is juniors. I have sent you a couple emails. I do need you to fill out the Google form, letting me know how you'll be getting to school. It is imperative so I can make the testing sessions. So if you did not take the testing session on February 23rd, I have scheduled you for March 9th, but I still need to hear from you to know exactly. So I know exactly how many students to put in each testing session. Like I mentioned earlier, charge those Chromebooks. Cell phones are very much like Ms. Lane talked about. For us, you can bring them, but we will pick them up right before the beginning of testing. Smartwatches, anything like that. You can bring a regular watch to keep track of time. That's perfectly fine. But anything kind of smart device will be picked up and then given back to you once the testing's over. And also, by March 7th, I will be sending another email for you to complete the non-testing portion. That's also very important, students, because the non-testing portion is where you actually put down where you want your scores to go and for you to receive your scores. And there's an opportunity for you to send it to 4 schools, even if you're not 100% sure. Put it down. It is free. Later on, it will cost you to send it to a school, so that's why it's important you do that. So, anyways, that's it for now with the ACT.
All right. Thank you.
All right, let's move on.
Just a reminder, parents, we have Parent Square and Student Square for you to be able to communicate with us, two-way communication. Also, you can sign up for Parent Portal to see your students' grades in real time, and you can observe your student Canvas classes. And so those links are hyperlinks. It'll take you right to where you need to go to be able to do those things. All right, just a reminder of our three school improvement goals. We're going to school-wide, we're going to analyze data, reflect, collaborate, and incorporate high-yield strategies. We're going to ensure that students are engaged and connected to school peers and community. And we're going to effectively utilize our small groups and our clubs to meet the needs of students.
Go.
Again, like I said earlier, that's okay. This month is Women's History Month as well as Bullying Prevention Month. We do have a new video by Project Awareness. I don't know if we'll have time to show it, Mr. Castillo.
Okay, we'll come back to it. Yeah.
Okay.
All
All right. Our attendance is still not looking great. Reminder, there are two ways you can be counted present. Of course, you can attend your live meets, but for me, just attending your live meet is not quite enough. You need to attend, you need to pay attention, you need to engage, you need to write notes, you need to ask questions, all those things. So that's one way. The other way is to complete your work by 11:59 each day. And so our attendance is holding okay. We still have some issues on asynchronous days. Keep in mind on asynchronous days, the way you're counted present is by completing your work by 11:59. So I need you to get on that. And again, if you continue to, um, well, most of you do exactly what you're supposed to do. So I greatly appreciate that. So keep on doing that. Some of you need to improve a little bit. And again, by this point, you're definitely seeing it in your grade if you don't complete assignments. So let's work on this attendance. Oh, ECPPS staff recognition. All right. So thank you so much to Ms. Perez. She nominated Ms. Boone to the ECPPS staff recognition. And she said, Cheryl Boone is a data manager that goes above and beyond to help her coworkers. If we need information, she will figure out a report for what we need. She is the best, and she absolutely is the best. So thank you, Ms. Boone, for everything that you do. Thank you, Ms. Perez, for nominating Ms. Boone.
Very cool.
All right, Mr. Castillo.
All right, so we want to give a shout out to Mr. Roundtree. He is probably one of the most professional individuals here that we have at school. I said he has a certain, I had to look this up, je ne sais quoi about him when he teaches. I think he sometimes underestimates his ability, maybe because he came to teaching later in life, but he has a knack for it. I don't think he realizes he does. Students just get him, and I think he gets students. He's a very hands-on teacher, and I think that plays to his strength. He's very trustworthy. I mean, I know when we have things to do, he's one that we can count on, that he'll be here, he'll do it professionally. And I think he's his personality and how he does things is a big part why our fire tech program is very successful here at Pasquotank. So kudos to the
Yeah, I totally agree with that. Mr. Round, okay, so je ne sais quoi kind of means like he's got that certain swagger about him, and he does. He carries himself around the place, not just as a teacher, but as a confidant, a friend. Kids look up to him, and he cares about the kids. He is excited when they're successful, and he is disappointed when they're not. And so he works really hard. He's always one that does everything that is expected and asked of him. And he's just an all around good person, just a good person.
Yes.
Absolutely. So you had to read that slide because I wasn't trying to pronounce those words. I can't say those words, but I can say that Mr. Roundtree is one of those folks that kind of keeps it 100. And what I mean by that, he's generally very positive, but you don't have to guess like how he's feeling. He doesn't switch it up on you. Like he's very transparent and very truthful. And like I said, he'll give it to you straight, whether it's something you're going to like to hear or something that you are not going to like to hear. And he does that with kids. So I think that's one of the reasons why they really take to him, because again, they don't have to guess about what's going on, and he's going to shoot them straight. And he does really care about students. So thank you, Mr. Roundtree, for everything that you do.
Yep. All right.
Our next shout out, we didn't finish the slide, but it's okay. Our next shout out goes to Miss Pennington. Miss Pennington is our avid elective teacher, and she is fairly new. She's been here for a little while. Because of her, our avid program is growing. She is currently seeking ACE certification, so that's the ACT educator certification. She is very resourceful. She's very professional. She kind of makes sure she always has her ducks in a row, and she cares about kids and their progress. And so even though she is the avid elective teacher, she tries to make sure that all of her kids are doing well in all of their classes. So Ms. Pennington, we appreciate everything that you do. Thank you so much.
I'll say with Miss Pennington, I think you said it a little bit, and I'll kind of, like I second that, is she really cares about her students. I know last year when we had flex time, she's like, if you need help, let me know. If you need to send some kids over here, I'll gladly, help them out and work with them. And long before, kids are like, hey, can I go there instead? I feel like I'm doing more things there during flex time. So I appreciate it. She has a good way of connecting with kids. And she just seems so very, like, it's hard to razzle her if you like it. You know what I mean? She's got really good control. And I think kids appreciate that because they know what to expect from her.
Yeah, I absolutely agree with that. I think Miss Pennington really does kind of embrace or encompass that whole, what's it mean to be a teacher leader, because she's not just here, during school hours. She's also working with kids outside of school hours, and she cares about what happens to them. And Mr. Castillo really nailed it when he said, kids want to be in her room and want to be with her, not because she's their friend, but because she's teaching them not just about what's going on in Avid, but how to be more successful in life, which is really, a blessing for them.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. Mr. Castillo hit on another point. She is cool as a fan. Like, you can't ever figure out, like, if anything's wrong. She's just cool as a fan. So that's I know that's like 30 years ago. That's the only thing I can come up with. So. Thank you, Ms. Pennington, for all that you do. We appreciate you. All right, we have some college acceptances. All right, so I'll get that first one, and then if you guys can get the others. So Jaden Armstrong, he's already been accepted to East Carolina, so he added 2 more. He's also been accepted to Elizabeth City State University and College of the Albemarle. Congratulations.
Right. Go Jaden, go Jaden. Matthew Harrell's been accepted to Mary Baldwin University, ECU, and ECSU. Go, Matthew.
Woo-hoo.
Go, Matthew.
All right. Awesome. Great job, Matthew. Lakeisha Johnson, she's been accepted to the College of Albemarle.
Awesome.
All right.
Awesome.
All right, and then last on our list for today, Caleb Ranhorn has been accepted to Coastal Carolina University. Congratulations, Caleb.
Go, Caleb.
All right, Caleb. Good job. Mm-hmm.
Congratulations, Jaden, Matthew, Lakeisha, and Caleb. You guys are rocking it.
Yeah.
Absolutely. All right, and so it was really good to see all of you come through to pick up your cap and gowns last Wednesday. And about half of you told me, oh, I've been accepted to college, Ms. Cratchit, but you have not filled out the form. So I'm going to need you to do that. And you don't want me to go off on this production right now because I'm trying to hold my composure. Then the other half of you said, oh, I got some scholarships, Ms. Cratchit. Again, you haven't filled out the form. So I'm going to need you to do that. because I don't want to be unseemly up here. I'm trying to be professional. So congratulations to all the students. Please make sure you fill out the form so we can recognize your accomplishments.
Yeah.
All right. Speaking of that, we have two that did have some scholarships. So, Mr. Castillo, if you take the first one and Miss Lane, you take the second one.
Sure. So Matthew Harrow, who's been accepted to Mary Baldwin, got the Mary Baldwin Academic Scholarship of $22,000, which is renewable. I believe he also got the Brevard Honor Scholarship, which is $1,000 renewable. And that means every year that he's there for 4 years, they can renew those scholarships. That's awesome. That's quite
Yeah,
a bit.
great. Congratulations.
Mhm.
Caleb Randhorn received the Coastal Scholar Award for $500. That's renewable. And the University Scholar Award for $6,358, also renewable. Great job, Caleb. Great job, Matthew.
Absolutely. Congratulations, gentlemen. All right. That brings us to our total of, I'm pausing because Mr. Castillo added all these effects and it won't just get to the slide. $655,200. All right. So we are, I can't see that number. I think it's 44% of the way, almost at 50%. Keep in mind, our goal is $1.5 million. And every time our scholarship dollars increase, that means opportunities for our kids increase. And so congratulations to all the students that have reported, and all of you who can report, make sure you do that today.
Awesome. Yeah, let's get to halfway there. I think we can do it in the next couple weeks.
Absolutely.
All right, Mr. Lee, this is your time to shine. And then let's see how we are currently. All right. So Miss Lane and I are tied for first. Miss Lane, we didn't want to leave you out last week, so we didn't.
Oh, you guys.
So even though it says February 22nd, today would mark. So today's the last day since. So Mr. Lee, he just texted me, so I'm hoping he'll send the question in just a second. But so whoever finished.
He's probably not used to us finishing before 8:30, so
Yeah.
it's normally like 8:33.
I'll read a couple comments. Of course, Mr. Harrell, usually here every morning. Ms. McDaniel reminded us about parent help is provided by Positive Panther Support Program.
Absolutely.
And then students can get tutoring and test prep at different times too. And is there anything also while we wait for Mr. Lee as far as the
Yes, we have several things going on this week. This Wednesday, students, your attendance is going to be determined by whether you attend the grade level meetings. Grade level meetings begin at 9 o'clock. So 9 o'clock is for 9th grade, 10 o'clock is for 10th grade, 11 o'clock is for 11th grade, and 12 o'clock is for 12th grade. If you attend that meeting in its entirety and participate, then you will be counted present for Wednesday. The purpose of the meeting is to share registration information with you and to have kind of like a checkup. Make sure you're kind of going in the right direction, giving you information for the end of the semester and how to make sure you finish well as we go to the end of the first 9 weeks and the end of this semester. Not the first semester, because this is second semester. Also, we have a parent meeting tomorrow for juniors and seniors. That's going to be at 6:30 for information about the FAFSA. On Thursday, we're going to have a parent meeting beginning at 6:30, and this is information on registration. So just want to make sure we keep parents in the loop about registration. So the meeting for you guys, for students, will be on Wednesday. The meeting for parents will be on Thursday.
All right. So that's very good. All right, Mr. Lee has just popped in the question. So how many words per minute can Miss Sharika Wilson type? Ooh.
I'm gonna say 60.
60. Okay. 60 for Lane. Oh man, I was gonna go low. I was gonna say 45. I'll go 47. Up that a little bit.
I'm going with 61.
Oh, Lane. All right.
Price is
So,
right.
let's see, Mr. Lee. What is the right answer? 96.
Wow.
Holy cow. Oh my gosh. Oh no. Let's
That's
see.
crazy.
So this means, Ms. Crutch, you had 5 points. This gives you 8 points. Miss Lane, this gives you got 2 points, so you're now at 9. And I got 1 point, which gives me 8. Oh, we're gonna have to have a tiebreaker. Ms.
Okay.
Crutch, you and I. So, do you want to do it now? Or do you want to do it next week?
Might as well.
Nice.
Do it
All right,
now.
Mr. Lee, let's have a tiebreaker. Me and Miss Crutch. 96.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
I didn't even give her half credit. I said 47.
Right. I was trying to kind of remember the average number from typing that people would get, but that's crazy.
That's crazy. Yeah.
That is good. Now I know if we need something. Hey,
Right.
Wilson, Otherwise, good Lord. All right,
Miss
Mr.
Lee, does he have he might be with his class now. He might have been like, here's the question.
Right.
Let me see. He might be. Let me see.
Oh,
Okay, there it is. How long has Miss Story worked here? Okay, I have a feeling Crutch is going to get this one because I'm trying to think. 20. You want to answer first?
I think Miss Story has been here, I would say at least, I think about 7 years.
Miss Story's been here 7 years. Oh my gosh, that throws my thing like way off. You say 7 years?
I said,
You said 7, right?
yes.
jeez.
All right. I'll go. I was gonna say something else, but I'm gonna go with 10 years.
Can I guess or no?
Yeah. Go ahead.
I'm gonna say 17 years.
Wow.
Add them all together.
Well,
Wow.
my final answer is 10, but I had initially written 16, but I wasn't quite sure.
What was your first answer?
Mine,
Yeah.
10. That was my final answer, 10. But I had written down.
What was your first answer?
What do you mean, my first answer?
The
The
16.
first answer you said.
16.
Well,
the first time
in
you
my
said-
mind, that's what I thought about. It's
Castillo,
18.
I don't know about you. Go ahead, tell the answer, because I don't know about you. You be doing
18.
some
18
tricky.
years. No,
Wow.
18 years.
Wow.
18 years.
Wonderful. All right. I didn't know that.
All right. So for next week, we're going to have your punishment. So if
Okay.
anybody has any ideas where we can punish Miss Crutch, send them to me.
I don't know if I like the word punishment. I mean, I just love it. I don't think I should be punished. Okay. All right, guys. Again, we hope that you and your families are well. We didn't make it. We still ended at 8:34, but that's Mr. Castillo's fault. Have a good day.
Bye.
Bye.